If you like your snares deep and fat, check this out. I'm going to show you how to get an ultra low snare tuning that's super simple and really quick. Okay, to start with, get yourself a tuning key. We're going to pick a lug and we're going to loosen it right off. Then we're going to go to the opposite side of that and loosen that one off completely as well. And then we're going to go back and move to the lug next to the one we started at and loosen that one off. And then go to the opposite side and loosen that one off. And we're going to do that for the whole snare drum. Okay, once they're all loosened off, pick a lug and we're going to go opposite sides and we're going to finger tighten. And then move to the next one, opposite sides and finger tighten. And we're going to move around the snare and do that for the whole drum. Now, if we want to apply just a little bit more tension, we can push down with our hand above the lug and then use our other hand to tighten. And go to the opposite side and do the same. And then we're going to do that same method around the drum. Okay, that should be fairly evenly tensioned, roughly. It's not going to be perfect, but roughly. Let's have a listen to what that sounds like. Okay, it's pretty fat. Let's listen to it in a groove. Okay, so it's pretty cool. There's a little bit of ring and sustain that's a little dirty, but you might like it. If not, this next tip is going to help clean it up a little bit more. Next thing we need to do is get a tea towel. You can experiment with different cloths, thickness and stuff like that to see what sounds best to you. But basically a tea towel and some tape. We're going to lay this over the top of the snare and I only really want to cover about a third of the snare, maybe even less. Just a little bit at the top here. Okay, so that's just softly sitting against the skin. The tape's holding it there so it doesn't fall down. And then let's have a listen to what that sounds like. Pretty fat and pretty tight, really dampen the sound. Let's hear this in a groove. Sounds pretty fat and punchy. Now, if you don't want to use a tea towel, you can use something like the Snare Weight M80s. These are some nice dampening pads that you can just clip to the side of your snare. Usually about 3 of these does the job. Let's have a listen to what that sounds like. Pretty tight. Let's hear this in a groove. And there you go. That's how you get an ultra low, deep, fat snare tuning. Very simple, very quick, very easy to do. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you know when the next video gets dropped. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Can't wait to hear how fat you can get your snare sounding now, and I'll see you in the next video.